Hi. So, about 3 years ago, some of you won't remember that I shared a blog on my Facebook page, and it was about my experience having lived through an abusive relationship and sexual assault and a lot of things associated with that. I just shared that on my Facebook page for everyone to read, and I was quite surprised by a lot of the responses that I got, or people that wanted to share their story with me, which I loved. It was great, not that it happened, but that people felt like they were comfortable talking about it. But obviously a lot has happened since then. I had the opportunity to work with victim support on some training packages. I got to post on some other pages. I did a feature somewhere. I mean, people saw it, I guess, I don't know. But I do think that it's really important to advocate for other people who might not have a voice, and even if their experience isn't the same as mine, it's just good to relate sometimes. All the people that I spoke to, like, their stories were different, but they shared a lot of similar feelings. But I didn't really want to write another blog, but I did want to do a little update and share just kind of where I've been and where I am now. And I thought the best way to do that was to share 2 poems I wrote in different periods of time. So the things that happened to me when I was in my, I don't know, late teens maybe. But so I wrote one poem around the time, the few years after that happened, and this is it. It's called My Darkest Corner. You are my darkest corner. You are the part of me that I hate, that I loathe the most. Everything you ever touched turned to darkness that stuck to my fingertips and melted like a wax, slowly setting cast on every part of me that people could see. You are my darkest corner. Even when you left, sometimes I still feel the lights flicker. I tell people that you are not my darkest corner, and that you did not switch the lights off, and that nothing you did has ever hurt me. And yet, you are my darkest corner. I wanted you to be well and be fixed and to be everything you wanted. I wanted you to find the light, so I became it. And when I couldn't find my own light, you became my darkest corner. And when I scrambled and I cried and I told you that I needed you to light a match, then you said no. You said that I didn't need it because I'd always been your light. But I didn't want to be your light. I just wanted to save you from the dark. And you took and you took, and the light drained away, and I was only a lighthouse with a broken ball, but it still looked the same in daylight. But when night fell, then everyone was alone. You are my darkest corner. You always will be, because even if someone else appears and they switch on that light and they fix the thing you broke, then there will always be a tiny part of me that knows, that remembers the darkness, the day the light went out. And I know, and you know, that you are my darkest corner. And maybe you are proud, maybe you are happy, maybe all you ever wanted was the light so you could walk away. You are my darkest corner. So I wrote that on Christmas Day. Oh, I don't really remember what year, but it was a long time ago. And those feelings were kind of echoed throughout the years that followed. I just thought, you know, that things might on the surface get better, but I'd always know that there was this thing, this darkness that was stuck with me. But this is my second edition of My Darkest Corner, and I wrote this in October last year. You are my darkest corner. You are the part of me that I always hated, always loathed the most. And even when I was on my knees, even when I begged and when I pleaded, you refused to turn on the light. You said I did not need it because I'd always been your light. You are my darkest corner, but you get smaller and smaller by the year. The shadows edge away, and even though a part of me is still set solid in wax, I am getting free. I wanted you to find the light, but instead you found me. You found me and cascaded me in darkness, drained the light away. You wanted to kill it. You wanted to take from me something I could never give. You tried each and every day. You are my darkest corner, but to be the darkest, some light must exist. I've been so angry for so many years. I've been so stuck in the memories, the hurt, the day the lights went out. I focused on how I hated you, all the things you did to me, took from me. I was so obsessed with that one patch of dark. I didn't know the rest of the lights were still on. You are my darkest corner, but you didn't take my light. You didn't take that when you walked away. I wasn't a broken bulb. I wasn't a lighthouse that was meant to guide someone home, a marker of the times. I was just a person, and my light was still flickering on, still trying to break through. And I know, but you don't, that you aren't my darkest corner, that the light never really went out. And one day, that last piece of wax will melt away, but you will always be in the dark. So yeah, I just wanted to share that because I thought it shows, at least for me, my journey, that even though for a really long time it felt like it was never going to get better, and that there was something inside of me that was always going to be like clogged up by that experience, it took a long time, but I'm starting to feel like that's not there anymore, and I'm just hopeful that maybe that'll show someone else that, you know, things do change over time. And at least for me, it took a really long time, but I feel a lot better about things, and I'm just really open to sharing that experience in the hope that it helps somebody else. I don't know, but thanks for watching this video, I guess. Bye.